Hi everyone, welcome to my first YouTube channel. I will explain who I am in a minute because you just clicked on this video. It's like, hi. It's like, okay, who are you? But for my first video, I thought it'd be really cool to express who I am. I was going to do a Draw My Life, but then I realized that that would take way too long. Then I got grounded, and then I only have like an hour to upload this, so I just decided to do it this way because I promised my followers on Instagram that I'd have this uploaded today. So here comes the story of my 12 years so far. On one day called August 27, 2002, my mom gave birth to me and named me Alyssa Marie Hill. It all started out as a pretty good life. I mean, I've had some ups in my life, then I had some downs. But then came around when I was 5 years old. I was never the same again. None of my family was the same again that day. Financially, my dad lost his job. I started eating. And we were upset. We didn't know where to go. We didn't know where we'd be. And basically, that's this right here. This right here is why I fell into the way I am today. Depressed. Feel unloved. Feel hurt. All those things started from that day. And if that never happened, I wouldn't be the way I am today, basically. It's amazing how little things can affect such a big part of your life. Honestly, now looking back on it, I just think to myself, this is my story. Like, I know it's not much of it, but that's the big reason. Sorry, the video cut. But that's the reason why I am the way I am today. And that's only part of it. I'm not even through my 10, 11, and 12 years. That's just my beginning. This is how I managed it, basically. So when I started the 4th grade, which was the worst school year of my life, I was always teased, I was always laughed at, always made fun of. No matter where I go, I never felt safe. The 5th grade was not as bad, but it still happened a lot at recess. People would kick balls when I'm swinging on the swings, and they just laugh, and I knew they did it on purpose. And the 6th grade. For middle school, I was super worried. I admit it. I was watching videos of how not to cope with it. Then it was not as bad. In fact, for middle school, it was probably one of the best school years. But sometime in September, I just had this big mental breakdown in language arts class. I was crying, and my friends went to go get the teacher. The teacher takes me to the hallway and asks why I was so upset. I said, I'm just having a bad day, I'm just upset. But the real reason is because last night, well, the night of that day, was that I had a suicidal thought. I asked myself, why am I here? Why should I be here? Am I here for a reason, or am I just wasted space? That night I cried myself to sleep. Then the same day I'm talking about where the teacher asked me what's wrong, then comes the counselor. I talked about it with her, and it made me feel so much relief. I can't explain how much relief it was because I would not express my feelings to a lot of people, which is where I went wrong. But I just felt like that I couldn't cope with all this bullying and harassment anymore, that I just let it go. I could not bear with it anymore. So that is some of my story. And I just hope the people watch this video and they see why I am and who I am, and hopefully put a stop to the bullying and teasing, because they don't know my story. Most people don't. My parents didn't even know my story, how I felt inside. And people make fun of me everywhere. They make fun of my weight. They make fun of right here, even though it's just a dimple, and I cannot change that. I can change my weight, but I don't think people understand how mentally hard and how much patience it takes, because they did not have that experience. Now, I shared this story to someone on my bus, and they were just judging me like, people go through depressing moments, it's life. I know it's life, but mine just had a bigger effect on it, and now it's hard to get out of that effect. So I just hope someone from my school watches this, and if they're bullying me, they just stop, because this is my story. This is who I am. I have to deal with this for the rest of my life. And if you comment something mean, dislike the video, give me some bull crap, then you're disrespecting me, my life, and my family. And that's messed up. Thank you so much for being there and supporting me and helping me get through my moments. I do still have mental breakdowns, but I'm in special SNAP team, which is Students Needs Assistance Program, and that's my life thus far. I hope, if you're going through something right now, if you right now are going through something and you feel like there's no way out of it, I'm going through that same feeling right now. I feel like there's no way out of this. This is why I need assistance. Don't be afraid to get help. If I'd never cried in that class, I would have been worse than I am today. I probably wouldn't even be here today if I never expressed it. All this stuff just builds up inside of you, then it just blows out one day. I know the feeling, so if you're feeling depressed or anything, tell someone about it, because we all want you, no matter even who we are. It's very depressing to hear that someone killed themselves or committed suicide because they did not like who they are. And I don't want that. I might even know you, but I just don't want a family or your friends to lose someone that you love. And trust me, it's hard to believe, but if you are going through problems right now, there is a brighter side. People do love you. And that's where I went wrong. I thought no one liked me. But then, hey, surprisingly, people liked me for who I am. And I know someone will like you for who you are, no matter who you are, what you look like, what kind of personality you have. Everyone has a good deed inside of them. I know everyone does, because it's part of life. It's what makes you who you are. And do not be afraid to tell anyone who you are. And if they go and backstab you, they're not worth your time, because you are an amazing person. Do not have any thoughts of that, because I do not want you gone. I want you here. And people have been commenting, telling me to go kill myself, but I'm a religious person and I want to be here. So thank you so much for supporting me. Well, this is my life. Bye.